This time, members of the party. Please, I'm sorry, but please no violence here. No, I like what we did now. You know that. Principal officers of government is the principal officers of government, politicians, everybody was led to people. You know that? If you don't keep to time, the reason why politicians misbehave is because you don't believe. You know that? You can't misbehave with someone. They won't wait for the police. I'm not saying you take the law to your hand, but I'm saying that if you do what you did now, and I will tell Abuja to let us, when they are coming, they come to time, you give your time, you know. But if you keep quiet, we speak grammar, we go home, next time, we will all take it for granted. So if you thought I was not Spanish, things are going to change. Because in Nigeria, nobody does any protest. Once you say protest, it's just very easy. They don't know where he's going to. They don't know where he's going to the house of a little doctor or in the just know it. So I thank you for protesting. I swear, honestly, let me take that blame. It's my fault, complete fault, and I apologize for it. I promise you it will not happen. I'm not used to keeping late. It's a bad habit to keep late. When you give somebody 10 o'clock, being in his office 5 minutes, and that's what they know me at the level. I come 5 to 10 minutes to the time. But again, this one, like Canada, there was a program that was come out of our program. But as a politician, you can't say no to them. You really have to just join them. But they forgot that the program is planned. Now they introduce a program with a bit planned, but you must obey, to be obeyed. And that gets into our program. So we apologize to all of us. Nigerians will come, politicians will come. Our brother, the former governor of those states, will come. They will tell you who's for me. Please, as South people, as politicians, as good people of Nigeria, don't waste your food. Don't. Some people who are heading an institution like CBN and they want to join it, don't waste your food. The problem with us is you. Not the enemies. The enemies are good with them, they are here to drop money, and they are not the problem. So you're the problem. They will bring money now, we can vote for them. Nobody will ask, what was he got to that? Nobody will ask, how was the economy? Okay, so let's take CBN. The economy or he wants to come and manage. What they are people managing the economy of Nigeria. The vice president and who? And the CBN, the president. Because they need their constitution. Okay, the president conclude the visa of finance. So what are they going to do? Ask him, what are the people? If you protest, I'm not coming. That's how to protest. Ask me, Minister for Transport. And no problem, we are working hard. Lagos and Amaechi come to BENIN. I don't know whether it was the president coming. And I met the president on Wednesday. And we agreed to launch Lagos and Amaechi in Canada. So I can account for that. So when the CBN governor comes, ask him. When the vice president comes, ask him. As I'm here, who what? Ask you. If you are not able to manage the economy, don't come. But I know you. Once the freedom you come. If you ask us questions, we will not come forward. Very good. Because the greatest thing that moves this thing is the economy. Right? That's why you see people on the street. So if you want to come, ask them the question. People have not how far. Right? The president can cannot deal with dollars. The man who deals with dollars is who? Exactly. Ask them those questions. Now, they will come to make you do this and then you are not. Me, I come with experience. Let them come with that experience. I come with the experience of being a speaker for 8 years. And I managed my colleagues without being impeached. First time in the history of Nigeria for the speaker to serve for 8 years and not been impeached. Was me. They asked me, I know why speakers impeach, members impeach as speakers. They see the speaker driving car, they are driving or riding motorcycle. So once I came, what the car I said, I want all of them. So you see, if they are driving, they are going to drive my own. No need to move, you know. Okay, so the next thing the speaker has is an office. So I also got the government. We built offices for all members. So they have their own office, I have my own. So I was impeached for 8 years. Even when the government of Africa said, try to remove me because I said I was going to God to get my mandate to go for the country. My members of they rose in defense. So I remained in the end of that one. And I was chairman of Speaker's Work. That was against your managing your equals, not of that. That kind of government, you don't have kind of government here. So I put your guard. You're a speaker, he's a speaker. Right? So, but the way to manage your colleagues is to show that two of you are equals. You're not bigger than him. It's when you show that you're bigger than him, you will find people be as chairman of Speaker's Work. Twice I was elected chairman of Speaker's Work. I became chairman of Governors Forum. Twice. And you know, the funny part that I've been chairman of Governors Forum, if you look at this well, is the fact that the second time the president fought me. So I was running against the president. And I won. 19 to 16. If I didn't manage the governors forum, my colleagues had voted for me. And when we are in the governors forum, Nigerians listen to 9 o'clock news every day because we make news. And I always announce the news. One day the president called me and asked me, we have turned governors forum into the labor union, this is not fair. I said, sir, I'll give you the attendance sheet and I'll show you where the governor signed. As the government will come to you and say, I'm not part of this. I said, you know the reason? Yes, Mr. President. I'm just the PRO of the governors. When they finish making decision, I announce the decision. It's not me. But what I'm making here is that I'm going to manage my colleagues, my equals. I do not manage my equals. Just as ordinary as possible. People don't know me. Don't say it's arrogant. When you see me, if you don't fall in love, I pay you money. Can you know why people don't know me? When they are far away, they go with the wicked man, hard man, strong man. When they meet me as the ordinary man in the market. Very ordinary. When you vote for these men that are like this, you have a problem. So the electability of the candidate is essential for you, if not take this with selection. For now, I think I'm the most electable. Why? The three major tribes in Nigeria are fighting themselves. That's why you see that there are not candidates now. But they don't trust each other. They can only afford to come to South, right? Because we are friends with each other. We can manage each other. But out of all of us in the South, who can we trust? I'm trusted, and I want to try. I'm trying and trust. The chances are that they try to trust me. If you don't flag us, you don't support us, and you bring the wrong candidate, you lose. I'm just giving you one questions other people ask. If you bring candidates that you can ask. Because if you bring a candidate that will be a friend of you are part of the problem. You know what the friend of is? When you were there, what did you do? If they ask me, I have huge primary schools in Rivers State, secondary schools in Rivers State, University that I do, the health centers, the roads, we constructed power from 400 megawatts to 750 megawatts of power. University, children were sent to overseas, 30,000 core teachers were employed as government. Minister for transportation, railway, finished in Kaduna, commercial transport of the people were running. We had people bandits attacking. Lagos is running. Those of you who say what has happened is the south now. Worried that only 2 communities are in Kogi, the rest of these are Edo and Delta. Right? So when you say what has happened in the south, are they saying the people are not part of Delta? Are they saying that Delta and Warrior are better for another? So I have evidence of what our contributions are to APC and to Nigeria. And I was there speaking to them. And I said to them, how much is the transport from Warrior to Abuja? They said about 60,000 by air. But if you go to our train, 2,500, right? It takes you to Italy. You take taxi from our I had 6,500. So you spend a maximum of 6,000 to get your Abuja. You have saved 54,000. And they are still asking me what have you done. But I won't respond to that because I still want us to be able to complete or to start the Lagos Calabar region. We have tried to put our to do with that, we have to start. So I assure you that we should write and defend our votes. How do we defend our votes? If they give you money, do what? But let's see. No, it's not going to do. But let the money, because you should ask yourself, how much do they have before they got there? Where is the money coming from? If it's not collected, because the good is going on. If not collected, collect and go for your vote. But don't do what? Don't do that. Because first they're not elected. Second, they can't account for that. You don't need that. I can account for that. So electricity is an issue for APC. You know that? Yeah. Because PDP says this is what what they don't have in PDP is good candidates. We have good candidates in APC. No. I'm not saying they're not qualified. But I'm saying that they will ask them questions and not they will answer. When they ask me, I will answer. It is my desire that we will start Lagos Calabar. Next time I'm speaking to you as your candidate, I'll be pointing to the man that will work on Lagos Calabar. My desire, I will fight for him, whether you vote for me or not, I will fight for him to start in this regime so that if you stop people that I have done my best. So please vote for ourselves. Do what? I don't know if you know me. I'm not going to personally. If you know me, you know I don't carry this security. It's not like I drive myself because I want to come amongst people. So I'm not a president in the next office and can't have access to it. It's that I will for you because I need to ask people who know me. I don't need to do it. So I'm approachable, I'm accessible. I'm not going to that I say my mind. You know that? And I tell people, please forgive me in advance because I did not let you say my mind. And when I say it, I don't know that I'm doing it. Because I assume that you'll be happy and I told you. It's what I do. What I said is not the truth. It is the truth. So if you meet me, I'm not going to contract. I don't have it. If I have, what happened? The reason why I'll give you is I don't give you a reply. But what I don't have, I don't have. I once more would apologize for putting you and assure you that if you vote for me, you will not regret it. I will discharge my responsibility the way I was discharged as speaker, the way I was discharged as governor. Don't forget that when we were in River State, we were kidnapping people. We were shooting them. In fact, you go to your land, and as a boy people to start fencing, someone will just come there. Master, what are you doing on my land? You're making out there. But the land, why are you coming to the land? How will you take care of that? What do you do when you is who needs to do if you now did that? In 6 months, just 6 months, you chase them away. But I didn't chase them away by carrying bomb. I chased them away by first dividing alternative that economy. Once you find an alternative economy for that, because there's something that you can do. If you don't want to do it, then go after. So when you see them, I will provide security. I will do this. Ask them what they will not be able to ask. And one person who has served the government on a state where there was security and I found solution. If you give us a chance of not wasting our votes, because I suspect I will not be right, that the plot will make us waste our votes. So each state in the South is producing a candidate that will not score more than his own state. So when you question from there, I vote for me, I vote for me. Then get it back and from the door, get it through. So we are not left to just be from the passage and get the passage. You might have 6 states that can come. Don't follow those people who will tell you that. Then or computers. No. Vote according to the capacity of that individual to protect your rights. And I think that our class are wrong. The Spark Governor of the state is very well qualified candidate. Experience enough, but I think it's a bit too late. I think it's important because I'm not listening to the doctor. And I think I'm elected, and I think I have sympathies from other places. I don't know whether he'll be able to raise those sympathies in 3 weeks because he has to go state to state to give them that he can govern the country. But I have one that I've done 17 to 18 states. The next one will have a nation for this state. And then we will start. And when he goes down, we will go to. So I respect him, he's my friend, my best friend. But let him allow you to vote for me. Come here. Because a dog vote cannot make a president alone. You know? So let us say we vote for him now. What about that? What about River? What about? So let's not waste South. Let's accumulate all South and I'll show you what I will do. God bless you.
Our delegates heard you loud and clear, and I have no doubt in my mind that the appropriate time will be the next. I am very qualified for the job. By the grace of God, it is our sincere prayer that your aspiration will turn to reality. Amen. We also believe that by the grace of God, your desire will be fulfilled. Amen. And on behalf of all the delegates seated here, we tell you thank you for coming to Edo State, and Edo will not disappoint you. Thank you, and God bless. Delegate, please wait behind.
distinguished colleagues, good evening. My name is Senator Mohammed Ali Dube. I'm sure many of you have only been seeing me on channels, television, or in the chambers. And you know my position on issues. I'm leading this campaign, and I'm from the Northeast. I'm leading this campaign because I believe in it. And that is because I believe in Nigeria. And this is Nigeria's project. I understand majority of you here are delegates and most of you are statutory delegates. That means you have either been in the legislature or a true politician. Political talks and realistic talks are two different things. You will wonder why I and many of our distinguished colleagues here are leading this project. Here behind me are representatives from all the states in Nigeria. It is only because of paucity of time I would have asked our coordinator to introduce. Okay, so gentlemen, please, I would crave your indulgence to starting from right, call on my colleagues to quickly introduce themselves, who name the state. Just, where is Nora? Okay, Nora is having the name, is the coordinator. Please, Nora, not the long one you did last time.
So, Chairman, which one is it? Can I introduce your team? The Chairman, sir, we bow. Ladies and gentlemen, the delegation following your son, your brother, is led by our former minority leader, House of Reps, former majority leader, Senate, serving Senator Ali Dube. In the delegation is the former Speaker, House of Assembly, Benue State, former member, House of Reps, Benue, former governorship candidate of the party, APC 2019, currently the Executive Secretary, Shipper's Council, Honorable Emmanuel Jimen. Next to him, former Commissioner of Information, former Commissioner of Culture, 8 years, Senator representing the people of Enugu, our 2019 APC governorship candidate, Senator Ayobu Eze. I want to ask someone to stand up and see if all of you can play this game, recognize who he is. Gentleman next to Ayobu Eze, can you stand up, please? Still in the front row, I'm jumping General Charles because I guess you would all recognize him too. But still in the front row is our leader from Imo State, our leader from the Southeast, one of the youngest Nigerians to serve as the director of BAN, First Atlantic, First Inland BAN, the first person to be named chairman NNPC PLC, Senator Clever Ikisipo. Next to him, from Kogi, former member House of Reps, Honorable Kabiru Ajana. The first Nigerian female speaker from the city under the rocks, Abeokuta, Right Honorable Titi Oseni Gomez. My ranking colleague from the Senate, I didn't meet him there, a former Education Secretary, FCT, former Secretary, Local Government, FCT, a former officer of the Nigerian Army, Colonel Redneck, helicopter pilot, Senator Isa Maina. I like introducing this one because he's my junior colleague, but he's the senior brother and our elder from Rivers, senior brother of the principal, but my junior colleague, Senator, current chairperson, University of Port Harcourt Governing Council, Senator Andrew Uchendu. One of our officers, he told you how he addressed the issue of security in Rivers State. One of the officers who helped him firsthand to deal with the crisis in Rivers. Former officer of the Nigerian Army, former commander of the 6th Division, GOC, commanding officer of the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, and General Commanding Officer of the Defense Academy of Nigeria, Major General Jamilu Sarham. We skipped a former Commissioner Works, former Commissioner Water Resources, former Commissioner Finance, former Deputy Speaker, Taraba State House of Assembly, former Secretary to the State Government of Taraba State, my colleague Senator Abubakar Tutari. Behind him, the former Speaker, the Senior State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Sani Saidu Fabu. A former Commissioner of Information, Kano State, a former Chairman of the International Association of Journalists Without Borders, former Executive Director, Nigerian Television Authority, Amaechi Mohammed. A former member of the Benin State House of Assembly, former member of the House of Reps, Honorable Benjamin Wayo. Former member House of Reps from Kaduna State, Honorable Ibrahim Bello. A former principal officer from the Nasarawa State House of Assembly, Honorable Dr. Kashim Mohammed. A former minority leader, Niger State House of Assembly, Honorable Nuruddin Mohammed. A former chairman, local government, former member, House of Reps, currently mandate secretary, transport, a junior transport officer of a state, Honorable Zakari Angoludobi from FCT. I am Senator Nuruddin Abatami Usman from Kogi.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nura, for that comprehensive introduction. Distinguished colleagues, from the introduction and the team that we accompanied our principal to see you in this consultation visit, you can see that we have representative statutory delegate from almost all the parts of the country. Distinguished colleagues, what the principal said is for himself. But I want to beg of you, let's make the Amaechi presidential campaign our project, including myself. It's our project. Because this is the first time that we are going to have or put forward a presidential candidate that will say is our own. Why do I say so? Because from his qualification, he was a member House of Assembly, State House of Assembly. He was a governor twice, and now a minister. Let me tell you a bit about my history with Amaechi. Most of you, from what you see, you can see the type of person I am. I'm 63 years old. I cannot follow anybody blindly. I told you, when we met, I was struggling to be the Senate president. And he, with 8 governors, invited me to his house to ask me to run. I told them I don't have the money to run, but I have the capacity. And one of them said, and he himself said, look, we are going to support you, but I hope you will not chicken out. I asked them, do I look like a chicken? I said, I will not chicken out, but all of you may chicken out. And they did. Only Amaechi remained. When there was a polling update that Mr. President is supporting Abelawa, that is the current president, all of them ran away. Only Amaechi remained. This time around, when it came to his turn to vie for the president, I also asked him, didn't I ask you? I said, I hope you will not chicken out. And I hope you will not chicken out on us. Because, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let's make this our project. And I will lead this project. As you can see, we are his colleagues here. All of us have 1 or 2 stories to tell positively about Amaechi. And I can start here with Ibrahim, the speaker from my state. I met him at the airport, isn't it, sir? We did not meet for long. But when we were called to go around in this consultation trip, I met him at the airport. He was the first to arrive at the airport. Our plane is a 52-seater. But I assure you that we have more than 400 statutory delegates that are willing to accompany us. Now we have your team here. We're here to campaign, to consult with ourselves, to join this project that is our project. I have listened to the chairman, and you have said something. As a legislator, I want to put a stamp of authority on it. Having heard the chairman, and he promised that Edo State and Edo's delegate who are here are those that will support the project of Amaechi, as I did in Brussels. So I will move a motion. I, Senator Dumi, hereby move that all the delegates of Edo State unanimously adopt Amaechi as our presidential candidate. Wait, I'm a legislator. I want to put it on record. Those in favor say aye. I didn't give a chance in Cross River for those who can say nay. So I won't do it here. So there is no nay, isn't it? Those that say that there is no name, say I. So it means there is no name. The eyes have it. I want to thank you very much. I want to thank you very much for your time. As I said, you know, we were actually delayed and were concerned. We thought that if we go to the Oba's Palace, we will spend 5 minutes, 20 minutes there. My brother, what I went through, they say I have to go and kneel down. I knelt down. Then, you know, I was wearing agbada. When I was trying to raise up, I nearly fell down again. But honestly, I respect Edo people, and one of the reasons is because of their culture. I'm very proud of it as a Nigerian too. Please, let's do this project together and may God Almighty help us to succeed so that we can have once time a leadership that is our own, a leadership that you can argue with, a leadership that you can have access to, a leadership that we can hold accountable, as he said. Once again, thank you very much for this wonderful reception, and we hope to during the convention we'll march in a single line to wherever Amaechi's ballot box is to vote for him. Thank you very much.
Honorable Women, please give us a closing prayer.
Praise the Lord. Please, let's stand up. In Jesus' name. Father, we thank you. We give you praise.
Sit down.